Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from downtown Indy. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. This one complete to Higgins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Schultz, the motion man. So the Eagles, who use their first time out here, talk things over before third down. Schultz, the motion man. On third down, Mahomes. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Schultz, the motion man. Now Mahomes. And taken in. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6. And an Eagle first down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Base getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That is caught to the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. So, a big one there to start the drive. 56 yards. So, after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Indy.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Mahomes. Get it out quickly to Higgins. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. try and run it with Walker. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards, able to convert it on that 3rd and 3.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Higgins sent in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Colts 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now he'll snap. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
comes now on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he's downfield to the tight end pitch. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and a throw with Williams. In trouble, and down he goes.
And he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 yards. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Vegas!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Colts.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. In motion goes Dobbs. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Extra point now by Riley. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. On target to Laporta. And it'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What is going on?
Here's Williams on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Vegas, Vegas!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. The worst case scenario is you turn the ball over
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. It's up and good. And the Colts will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Third quarter begins with a run, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. play fake. Now Williams. That's thrown right side, but intended for Justin. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Now Walker. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 7.
Here's third and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Chris Jenkins, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Attack! Hey, Ripley!
On third down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
36 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Shotgun run now with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes back. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. Schultz, the motion man. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's the score, Eagles 28, Colts 21.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Vegas!
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
it in there. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground, and they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Project S4W2.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter, and this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's Dobbs. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why. If you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Touchdown!
Williams. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will score again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Colts. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Run there. He'll get 9 yards, but with 29.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
What is it hard? Here we go.
They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hands up.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
What is that? Vegas! Yes! Tempo! Punch first!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Yes! What is up? Vegas! Yes! Tempo!
A play fake. Now Williams. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
Axel!
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Gotta have it, 4th and 4.
Ready to run!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here's 1st down. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. Six catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
That ball intercepted. Picked up by Keely Ringo. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Whiskey! Punch first!
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And this is a touchdown. The were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Whoa! They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this is too far out in front. One's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. In motion goes Dobbs. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Yes. Tempo.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
The 29-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First and 10.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes